Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alert.
Muslim terrorist Linda Sarsour shows up in Texas, makes sick demand of hurricane victims. Palestinian-American activist Linda Sarsour, a radical extremist who hates Western culture, Christians, and men, has seized on the suffering of flood victims in Texas as a way to benefit herself. The notorious terrorist has made a sick demand of those affected by Hurricane Harvey, proving she's up to her old dirty tricks. Your blood will boil when you learn what she's doing now to the poor people who have lost their homes and, in some cases, their lives. Sarsour lives by the Democratic slogan "Never let a good crisis go to waste." The most recent environmental crisis in Texas seems to have provided the Muslim terrorist with just the ticket to turn a quick buck, as she has taken to social media to ask for donations. On the surface, this may appear to be a noble gesture. However, if you think that Linda Sarsour has the best interests of flood victims in mind, then you don't know Linda Sarsour. There are many legitimate organizations offering assistance to those who have been displaced by Hurricane Harvey, like the Red Cross and the Salvation Army. There are lots of smaller groups who are providing food, shelter, and financial assistance to those in need, as well. Linda Sarsour cannot be counted among these well-meaning organizations, unfortunately. She's raising money in the wake of one of the worst tropical storms the United States has ever seen, but it's for community organizing, not deserving victims of the flood. Do not be fooled by the tweet that Sarsour sent out requesting donations for the Hurricane Harvey Relief Fund in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. Those donations won't provide the relief the hurricane victims need, and Sarsour's efforts were never intended to fund the help that Texans truly need following this tragedy. Perpetually woke Palestinian-American activist Linda Sarsour is back at it with another money grab. This time, the national co-chair of the Women's March has taken to Twitter to raise funds for Hurricane Harvey victims. Or at least that's what she wants you to believe. Both CRTV's Nick Short and Weekly Standard's Gerald Beer pointed out Sarsour is attempting to raise funds for community organizing efforts in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. Source: The Gateway Pundit. This is not the first time Sarsour has campaigned for donations in the wake of a tragedy, either, only to leave those most deserving of the aid high and dry. For example, the money Sarsour supposedly raised to restore a Jewish cemetery was never delivered. A Jewish cemetery in Colorado that has fallen into severe disrepair has yet to receive a check for some $100,000 from a group associated with Palestinian-American BDS activist Linda Sarsour, despite being promised the money several months ago, the Algemeiner learned on Tuesday. Source: The Algemeiner. The people of Texas have enough to worry about right now. They're concerned with how they will provide their children with food and clean water, where they will sleep at night, and how they will rebuild their homes and lives once the floodwaters recede. In many cases, they literally cannot even make it to the store for essentials like toilet paper and diapers. The last thing they're thinking about is community organizing, especially when that community organizing is spearheaded by a radical Muslim terrorist who has scammed Americans out of thousands in the past. If Linda Sarsour wants to help, she should just go home and stay out of the way. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.